So today I just wanted to do a little bit of a update. I haven't done one of those for a while, and just kind of walk through what's going on here in the yard. We've had like a horrendous amount of rain. We had a record for Austin of the total amount of rain in a day, which was kind of amazing, and the yard actually handled it pretty well. Everything is green and beautiful here. Isn't it, Hanky boy? Hanky boy is happy.
Thanks, little buddy. Yes, you are. You're always happy.
Hanky boy is my buddy. I don't know where Suki. Oh, there's Suki. Suki is now Hank's girlfriend, and she never leaves. She never is more than, I would say, 5 feet from his side. And she's the biggest girl here, so she's got the best looking boy, doesn't she? Yeah, she got the best looking boy.
Yes, she does. Got the best looking boy.
Hanky boy. The mosquitoes are horrendous here because there's water everywhere. They can't really get into the fur and stuff, into the feathers and stuff, but they'll get around their face. I think that's their only vulnerable spot where their feathers don't cover a little bit of their skin, and so they're constantly shaking them off here. But they have their West Nile shots, so hopefully they're safe. And they got them last year as well, which the immunity carries forward. I was just being safe this year, so yeah, they should be fine. I'm so glad we spread all this hay out. This would have been a muddy mess. And this is like a volunteer's sunflower seed or sunflower patch. These are all black oil sunflowers, and they got to be 15 foot high. I mean, that's like insane, right? Some of those back there, it's like I'm 6'2", and I can reach about 8 foot up. It's way up above me, so this is really cool. And what's also cool, is that the chickens go in here, and this is like their little forest that they can go in here and not be messed with by anybody. So this was a happy accident right here. We had the Austin pond tour last week, I guess, and I have a video coming out about that in a little bit. But we planted all kinds of aquatic plants. The boys from Rapid Water Gardens were nice enough to bring those, and it just changed the whole look of the pond. So water lilies, a lot of canna, some other stuff, just changed the whole look. And it's actually reducing the algae in the pond because it's sucking a lot of the nutrients out, so the algae doesn't have it. Fish are doing great. The giant banded sharks that we have that survived the winter, which is amazing, are about 1.5 foot long now, and there's a possibility that they're breeding in here. I've seen some smaller versions of them, so that's pretty cool. Wherever I go, Hank follows me. He's like a little dog. You gotta follow me everywhere, don't you? Little cutie. So, and this is we planted a whole bunch of cover crops and flowers and all kinds of stuff, and we pretty much mowed it everywhere except for here. So yesterday, I couldn't quite get a picture of it, but yesterday the emus were all in here foraging for their favorite thing. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. It actually is doing what it's supposed to do. So, like they're looking for seeds and stuff. The only downside is when they get to running, they run through here, and there are some rocks and stuff in here. And so I've seen them kind of hit, like, haven't had any huge accidents yet, but close. So, but yeah, this is This is kind of my favorite thing that we've done, to be honest. It just, because of all the rain, grew perfectly up. Yeah, this is just really cool. So, there's another accidental black oil sunflower. So down here, this is the wetland there and the stream. So we planted all through here as well. I was kind of thinking that the emus would eat a lot of these aquatic plants. And we tried to get aquatic plants that wouldn't obviously poison anybody. Emus are, I'm finding that they're fairly smart about not eating bad stuff. They may try it once, but they're pretty good about not eating them. Kind of like chickens. Chickens are real good about not eating bad stuff. So we've got all kinds of cool stuff up here. I'm really digging this. The wetland has turned into a wetland. So I think I'm going to try and get some fish up here to kind of be up here. There's no way mosquitoes could grow in the pond because there's too much water movement. But I would like to have some fish up here. Maybe some rainbow shiners wouldn't be terrible, although they probably wouldn't survive during the winter. But that's what I said about the sharks as well, that they wouldn't survive. So, and this is all fairly happy. That's a mulberry. These are black oil or black locusts, and this is a jujube, which has grown like crazy. Look at the size of those things if you can see them. If I can get down here without killing myself. Really nice big jujubes up here. I don't know why sometimes they're little, but jujubes are edible by everybody. But for some people, they make you a little gurgly, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this is turning into quite a little forest here. The black locusts are pioneer species, so they'll grow like crazy. The black locust is poisonous, but I've never seen anybody eat them. It's funny, the honey locusts, which I have in the back, are not poisonous, but black locusts are. So, and if you really look close, there are some other wild animals in the forest here. Oh, there's one now. I think this one is a Homo sapien that sometimes we see in this area. Yep, there she is. Yeah, sometimes we get all kinds of stuff in here. You never know it's going to be in here. These will root good, and they're on the pond side of the liner, so they're going to get what we won't have to water any of these, which is fantastic. That one's obviously in the water.
I don't know if that's good.
What?
If it's good in the water like that.
No, it's fine. Kanas can be completely in the water. They can be aquatic. Look at those little guys. Hopefully you can see them. Man, there's so many. That's good. We want frogs. The pond is really kind of, I mean, it's a year old now. It's really kind of coming into its own, especially with this planting. The planting is new, but it will, over the years, it'll just get better and better. Hank's just trying to love you. He walks with a purpose.
Well, that purpose is scary.
So just go right up to him and hug him. You gotta get close real fast.
I was just petting him and he's mad.
He looks like he's mad, but he's not. Look at that. It's so cool that they foraged there. Yesterday there were like 4 of them just like in this entire thing, just foraging. That's Lucy. Lucy, that one's too big. Look at that. Free food, man. I mean, it wouldn't be this lush if we hadn't had all that rain, but man.
Hi, Hanky boy.
There's almost no time when I'm in here when you're not here. Huh, little buddy?
Yes, little buddy.
So yeah, that's sorghum Sudan grass that they're eating there, which is, cows love that as well. And basically emus are big bird cows. They eat about the same thing. Most of their feed is made up of alfalfa as a base. And here's Sam and Jackie. They're thick as thieves, always. Yeah, so Hank and Suki are a team. And I think, pretty sure Harry's joining that team. Harry's going to be on the Hank Suki team, that's normal for emus to have 2 males and a female. But these two, just constant. They never leave each other's side either. What happened there, Sammy boy? There's a lot of stuff somebody pulled out, huh? And Sammy boy, curious as ever. The other day, Sam's so tall, he has a hard time sitting down. Don't you, buddy?
You have a hard time sitting down, don't you?
All right, so this little tour is getting pretty long, but let's we're gonna go check the back there by the chicken coop and the old pond, the water trough pond, and then we'll take a look at the Silky area and the garden, which is, man, that has turned out pretty cool as well. So let's check that out. So this is our back area where we decided to put the garden. Rain barrels are completely full, and it's so cool. Basically, whenever we make smoothies, we come out here and grab whatever blackberries we can find, some fruit. We've got blueberries over there, and just, I mean, it's like shopping, right? We come in here and just pick whatever. Here's a zucchini. A lot of peppers we've got here. And the watermelon are actually growing up the trellises pretty well. So these, we got some watermelon hammocks that we're going to use. I need to put these on. But yeah, this particular watermelon patch is doing really well. There's some that didn't get fertilized, but generally we're getting a lot of watermelon over here. So I should have done this in the very beginning, is did a garden away from the emus and close to the house. You know, so that's kind of the secret to gardening, as far as I can tell, is you got to do it close to the house and away from animals that eat everything. These kiwis are starting to grow. Look at that, cranking. And banana trees growing good, and this is pretty well covered here, so it's possible that these are ice cream bananas. It's possible. Bananas take what, 11 months to create a, whatever you call that, a bunch of bananas. So they have to not freeze, you know, for a year basically. And since this is so well protected back here on both sides, there's the fence here, trees, the house, it's possible we could get actual bananas. So we just planted some grapes here, some coral vine, which the coral vine goes nuts. It'll cover this whole coop, and it'll start going this way, and it's beautiful. It's got this beautiful red small flower, and everything on there is edible. So chickens can eat it, everybody can eat it. And this is the Silky Mansion right here. So these little guys are absolutely my favorite chickens. They're so cute and so full of beans. This is Wilson right here. You guys want a treat? Huh? You want a treat?
Come on, Mr. Wilson. Come on, Mr. Wilson. Here you go. Chick, chick, chick. Chick, chick, chick. Chick, chick, chick.
So this mottled one is Wilson. That's Oliver, the black one. That's Morris. And the big white one is Macho, because he's scared of everything. I'm not sure if it's him or him, but pretty sure he's a little rooster. But Silkies are just magical. They're so cute. And they have almost no fear. Wait, you got dirt on you, buddy? Where you got dirt on you? They're just so fun. I would say that they have zero survival instinct, though. They don't seem to understand to go in their coop when it's dark. So they sleep in that corner for whatever reason. So I'm hoping when it starts to...
Chick, chick, chick. Come on, chickens.
When it starts to get cold and stuff. I mean, they'll be old enough, hopefully.
Here, Morris. Here you go. Here you go, Morris.
They'll learn that they can go in there. So,
Here you go, Oliver. Here you go, little buddy. Yes, sir.
so they don't really, you can't really sex silkies. You know, I don't know why, but they can't sex them. So it's always a straight run. And so you get what you get. Likely 50% roosters. So he appears to be a rooster. He's big. This other white one is probably a rooster. So it's Macho 1 and Macho 2 because they're the scariest ones. And then it's possible that Wilson is a rooster because he backs them down. It might be that he's just so cute and tough that they don't want to mess with him. But he is the funniest little silky chicken ever. Just like amazing. So, and this is all covered in here. So it they can live out here. I think in the next couple of weeks we'll let them out there to forage. We've got to be kind of careful because they could easily get lost. Very easily get lost. So we'll have to be out here while they're out here. So yeah, super fun. It's my favorite part of the yard right now. You guys are so cute. So that's our update. It's a little bit long, but haven't done one in a while. I wanted to kind of show everything that we've been doing and also document it for later, so we can look at it later and figure out what we did wrong, what we did right. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.